Did you know there's a room in your house that's responsible for 78% of deaths in people over 65? And surprisingly, it's not the bathroom. Most seniors spend thousands making their bathrooms safe with grab bars and non-slip mats, completely overlooking the deadliest room just steps away. In this video, I'll reveal which room poses the deadliest threat to your safety after 65 and exactly how to make it safe immediately. This information could literally save your life tonight. Let me tell you about Gerald, a 73-year-old retired engineer from Ohio. Gerald thought his home was completely safe. He'd installed bathroom grab bars, shower seats, and even added extra lighting in his hallways. He was proud of his careful preparation. But one evening last winter, while preparing a simple dinner, a devastating accident occurred in the unexpected, dangerous room that changed his life forever. Gerald reached for a pot on his top shelf when he lost his balance. In his fall, he knocked over a pot of boiling water and suffered third-degree burns, along with a broken hip. Gerald spent 6 months in rehabilitation, lost his independence, and was forced to move in with his daughter's family. If only he had known what you're about to learn today. Are you making the same deadly mistake as Gerald? Let's dive into the hidden dangers lurking in what experts now identify as the most dangerous room in your house after 65, your kitchen, and the shocking truth about kitchen dangers. Your kitchen is silently waiting to become a death trap after age 65. It might seem harmless, the place where you've prepared thousands of meals, where family gatherings happen, where comfort food is made. But this familiar environment transforms into something deadly as we age. According to a recent study by the National Safety Council, kitchens cause more fatal accidents for seniors than any other room, including bathrooms. Dr. Lawrence Freeman, Director of Geriatric Medicine at Northwestern Memorial Hospital, explains, "The kitchen combines multiple high-risk elements that become increasingly dangerous as coordination, balance, and vision naturally decline with age. Most seniors focus their safety modifications on bathrooms while ignoring the room that statistically poses the greater threat." Take Bernadette's story, for example. At 68, she was an active grandmother who prided herself on her independence. One afternoon, while reaching for her favorite serving dish in an upper cabinet, she stood on her tiptoes, lost her balance, and fell backward onto her tile floor. The fall resulted in a traumatic brain injury that left her with permanent cognitive impairment. "I never thought my kitchen was dangerous," her husband Thomas later said. "We had grab bars in every bathroom, but never considered the risks in our kitchen." Here's what you need to do immediately. Start by rearranging your kitchen essentials to what safety experts call the golden zone, the area between your waist and shoulders. Move items you use daily to this zone today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. This simple 15-minute task could save your life. Remove anything stored on top of your refrigerator immediately. No exceptions. Are your most used items currently stored in dangerous positions? Take action before finishing this video. 2. Hidden danger. Number 1. Deadly floor surfaces. Is your kitchen floor secretly plotting against you? This might sound dramatic, but the statistics don't lie. Your kitchen floor is potentially the most dangerous surface in your entire home. Geriatric specialists at Johns Hopkins confirm that kitchen floors cause 43% of all senior falls due to combining the worst safety hazards: smooth surfaces, frequent liquid spills, and high foot traffic. Dr. Melissa Thornton, a fall prevention specialist, warns, kitchen floors create a perfect storm of danger for seniors. They're typically made of materials selected for easy cleaning rather than safety, and they're frequently contaminated with invisible grease particles and water splashes. Consider what happened to Douglas, a 71-year-old former high school principal from Michigan. Douglas was in excellent health, still played golf weekly, and had no mobility issues. One morning, while making breakfast, he didn't notice a small water spill from his dishwasher. When he turned to get eggs from his refrigerator, his foot slipped on the nearly invisible puddle. The resulting fall fractured his hip in 2 places. Despite surgery, complications developed, and tragically, Douglas never returned home. His wife, Nancy, now says, "If we had known about proper kitchen floor safety, he would still be here today." Here's your immediate action plan. First, remove all throw rugs from your kitchen floor, even the ones with non-slip backing. Studies show they increase fall risk by 21%. Second, apply anti-slip floor treatment to your existing floor this weekend. These treatments create invisible texture that provides grip even when wet. Third, place water-absorbent mats in high-risk areas, like in front of the sink and refrigerator. But make sure they're the kind specifically designed for seniors with beveled edges that won't create tripping hazards. Can you check right now? Do you have dangerous rugs in your kitchen? This simple change could prevent a life-altering fall tonight. 3. Hidden danger. Number 2. Harmful reaching and bending. The simple act of reaching for everyday items in your kitchen can trigger fatal injuries after 65. Did you know that the movement pattern required to access most standard kitchen cabinets creates the perfect storm for vertebral fractures? Orthopedic surgeons specializing in geriatric care warn that improper reaching causes dangerous vertebral compression fractures in seniors. Dr. Samuel Wilson of the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons states, "When seniors reach overhead, especially for heavy items like cookware, they create dangerous compression and shearing forces in their spine. These forces, combined with age-related bone density loss, significantly increase fracture risk. What might cause minor strain in a younger adult can cause catastrophic injury in someone over 65. Take what happened to Vivian, a 67-year-old retired librarian from Florida. Vivian was preparing Thanksgiving dinner for her family when she reached for her rarely used roasting pan stored in a high cabinet. As she stretched upward and pulled the heavy pan forward, she felt a searing pain in her back. What she didn't realize was that she had suffered a compression fracture in her thoracic spine. The pain was excruciating, Vivian recalls. But what was worse was losing my independence for months. I couldn't dress myself, drive, or even walk my dog, all from something as simple as reaching for a pan. Here's the 30-second cabinet reorganization technique you must implement today. First, identify your 5 most frequently used heavy items. Move them immediately to cabinets between waist and shoulder height. Second, install pull-down shelving systems in higher cabinets. These mechanical aids bring items down to you rather than forcing dangerous reaching. Third, if you can't reorganize immediately, purchase an inexpensive reaching tool with a secure grip designed specifically for kitchen items. Have you looked at how your kitchen is organized from a safety perspective? Most people never do until it's too late. Make these changes now before you become another statistic. 4. Hidden danger. 3. Lethal kitchen appliances. Are your kitchen appliances secretly endangering your life? The very devices meant to make cooking easier might be putting you at serious risk after 65. Studies from major burn treatment centers show that seniors are 3 times more likely to suffer fatal burns in the kitchen compared to younger adults. Dr. Elizabeth Hernandez, director of the Burn Recovery Center at Massachusetts General Hospital, explains, age-related changes in skin thickness and sensitivity to temperature, combined with slower reaction times, create a dangerous situation for seniors using standard kitchen appliances. Many common appliances lack safety features essential for older adults. Let me tell you about Herbert, a 76-year-old retired postal worker who lived alone in his Wisconsin home. Herbert was preparing his usual evening tea when he accidentally brushed against his stovetop, turning on a burner without realizing it. His kitchen towel caught fire, and in his panic to extinguish it, Herbert suffered severe burns to his hands and arms. The resulting injuries and complications led to a cascading health decline from which he never fully recovered. "Dad was so careful about everything," his daughter Patricia later said. "We never thought his stove could be so dangerous." Here's your immediate appliance safety checklist. First, replace standard knob controls with push-button controls that visually indicate when they're on. Second, install automatic shut-off devices on all major appliances today. These inexpensive devices can prevent catastrophic accidents. Third, rearrange your cooking area to eliminate the need to reach across hot surfaces. Are your appliances over 10 years old? Replace them immediately with senior-friendly models with built-in safety features. The cost of new appliances is nothing compared to the cost of a serious burn injury. Why risk your life with outdated equipment? 5. Hidden danger. So 4. Toxic cleaning products. The very products meant to keep your kitchen clean are silently damaging your lungs and could lead to a medical emergency when you least expect it. Did you know that common kitchen cleaners can reduce your lung function by up to 30% after just one use? Pulmonologists at the Cleveland Clinic confirm that chemical cleaning product exposure causes irreversible respiratory damage in seniors. Dr. Jonathan Myers, Chief of Respiratory Medicine, warns, as we age, our respiratory defense mechanisms weaken significantly. The harsh chemicals in common kitchen cleaners that younger adults tolerate can cause serious inflammatory responses in senior lungs. These responses can trigger emergency situations, especially for those with underlying conditions like COPD or asthma. Consider Marilyn's frightening experience. At 74, this former elementary school teacher from Arizona used her regular kitchen cleaner to remove grease from her stovetop. Within minutes, she began experiencing severe shortness of breath and chest tightness. By the time paramedics arrived, her oxygen saturation had dropped to dangerous levels. She spent 5 days hospitalized with chemical pneumonitis. "I had no idea the cleaner I'd been using for years could suddenly become so dangerous," Marilyn explained. "No one had ever warned me that my age made these products riskier." Here's your immediate action plan for safer cleaning. First, dispose of all commercial cleaners containing ammonia, chlorine bleach, and artificial fragrances today. Second, replace them with natural alternatives like vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice solutions that clean effectively without risk. Third, ensure proper ventilation whenever cleaning by opening windows and using exhaust fans. Have you checked the labels on your cleaning products recently? Most people don't realize they're exposing themselves to respiratory damage every day. Make these changes immediately to protect your lungs and independence. 6. Hidden danger. Number 5. Kitchen lighting disaster. Is poor lighting in your kitchen putting you in imminent danger? What you can't see clearly can hurt you, or worse. Vision specialists at the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute explain that inadequate kitchen lighting increases fall risk by 80% in adults over 65. Dr. Rachel Goldstein, a leading ophthalmologist specializing in aging vision, states, "After 65, the human eye requires 3 times more light to see clearly compared to a 20-year-old. Most residential kitchens are dangerously underlit for seniors, creating shadow zones that hide hazards and strain aging eyes." Take Gregory's experience as a warning. At 69, this retired accountant from Pennsylvania had what he thought was adequate lighting in his kitchen. One evening, while preparing dinner, he failed to notice a small puddle on his floor due to shadows cast by his single overhead light. His resulting fall caused a broken wrist and shoulder injury that required surgery. "I never realized how poor my kitchen lighting was until after my accident," Gregory admits. Now I understand that what seemed bright enough actually left dangerous areas in shadow. You need to implement the 3-layer lighting system every senior needs immediately. First, install overhead LED lighting that provides uniform illumination throughout the entire kitchen. No more dark corners or shadow zones. Second, add under-cabinet task lighting to eliminate shadows on countertops where you do most food preparation. Third, install automatic night lighting that activates with motion sensors to ensure safe nighttime kitchen use. Can you honestly say your kitchen is properly illuminated for your 65-plus eyes? Most seniors are living with dangerous lighting conditions and don't realize it until after an accident occurs. Make these changes today before a preventable tragedy strikes. 7. The Ultimate Kitchen Safety Transformation Plan. Transforming your kitchen from deadly to safe is easier than you think. You don't need a complete renovation or thousands of dollars, just a systematic approach to eliminating the hidden dangers we've discussed. Occupational therapists specializing in senior safety recommend this simple 7-day plan. Jennifer Blackwell, OTRL, who has helped hundreds of seniors modify their homes for safety, emphasizes, most serious kitchen accidents for seniors are preventable with modifications that can be completed in just 1 week. The key is addressing all risk factors systematically rather than making isolated changes. Consider Ruth's success story. At 78, this retired nurse from Illinois lived alone and valued her independence highly. After her friend suffered a serious kitchen fall, Ruth decided to be proactive. Using a step-by-step approach, she transformed her kitchen's safety in just 1 week on a limited fixed income. I was amazed at how simple changes made such a huge difference, Ruth explains. I feel confident in my kitchen again, and my children have peace of mind knowing I'm safer. Here's your step-by-step kitchen safety checklist with a daily implementation plan. Day 1. Rearrange all frequently used items to the golden zone between waist and shoulders. Day 2. Address floor safety with proper mats and treatments. Day 3. Install proper lighting in all 3 layers. Day 4. Replace toxic cleaning products with safer alternatives. Day 5. Install safety devices on appliances. Day 6. Add color contrast to improve visibility of edges and transitions. Day 7. Conduct a final safety check with a friend or family member. Can you commit to this 1-week plan? The small investment of time could literally save your life. Don't wait until after an accident to make these changes. Be proactive today. You now know exactly which room in your home poses the greatest threat after 65 and precisely how to transform it from deadly to safe. The kitchen dangers we've revealed, dangerous floors, harmful reaching, lethal appliances, toxic cleaners, and poor lighting, can all be fixed quickly and affordably. Implementing these changes today could add years to your independent living and potentially save your life. Remember Gerald's story and make your kitchen safe before an accident changes everything. If this information surprised you, please hit the like button right now and comment below which kitchen danger shocked you the most. Subscribe and turn on notifications to receive more life-saving information for seniors. Share this video with someone you love who's over 60. You might be saving their life without even knowing it.